Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 23rd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, fairly decent time frame, got the dog outside, went ahead and hung out there a little bit, jumped in the hot tub for a little while, chilled out there. The cold front has hit us, so I've basically cranked the hot tub up to 104 instead of 102, which it's still 102 this morning, but enjoyed that out there. It's kind of nice. Usually by the time I get out of the hot tub in the morning, I'm got a good full body sweat going on, and that is not the case this time. Like my head and stuff wasn't sweaty or nothing, which was kind of interesting. It kind of was different to have the chillier weather. I remember years ago in high school, my boss had a hot tub out on his deck, and up in Iowa we had like snowfall and stuff. I remember going out there and like shoveling snow off the top of the hot tub and getting in the hot tub, and when you walk out there in your trunks and you're freezing to death, then you get out, you just like standing out, your feet are melting through the snow on the deck, start walking back in nice and slow, and all that is it's a different feeling. And today I got a hot tub and my whole body's just radiating steam off it. It was kind of a cool look, but it's still, I don't like the cold. I'll take the heat any day. But yeah, so went ahead and got out of the tub, got the dogs fed, got that all taken care of, and all that good fun stuff. Had a little bit of time this morning. Had some dogs getting dropped off, so went ahead and I had 3 different dogs getting dropped off this morning, about 9:30 they said, and one of them reached out and said they're like 15 minutes out, and it was like 8 something still. I'm like, well, you're way early, but they got here like 9:05 a.m., which isn't a big deal. It is what it is. So went ahead, and the other dog had been fed already, so I put him in the bedroom. Got the 2 new dogs here, a couple doodles we watched before, and they're clingy. They're kind of clingy dogs, but they're good dogs. So went ahead and got them in, and got the crate in. One of them sleeps in a crate at night. The other one usually will sleep near us, either on the bed or right next to the bed kind of thing. So worked out fine. Got them outside, let them run around the yard a little bit to kind of remember kind of where all the little hiding spots are and the little racetrack, whatever, before I let the little pit bull out to play with them. And I let Remy out there, and Remy is just, he's full go, full happy all the time. So they got a lot of good running in, a good playing in, and everything was good to go. Had the 3rd dog that was supposed to get dropped off this morning. There's a possibility she might not be coming. The owner had a doctor's appointment at 9:30, which was kind of a last minute emergency appointment. Had some stuff removed that turned out some testing in that they had cancer, and one of the spots on his arm is cancerous, was like infected real bad and stuff, and I guess there's a bunch of issues going on. It's her birthday weekend, so I feel really bad for him, because here she is, she's trying to, enjoy time with family and everything, and the husband didn't go, because his plan was to go today to hang out with them all and whatnot, but hadn't heard from him for a while, so I wasn't sure if the dog was coming. They said depending on what news he got and how long it took to get the results, he wasn't going to make it. He was going to stay home with the dog, so we were kind of up in the air there. But the other dog got dropped off, so I got 3 dogs here, actually 4 now, counting Remy, because he's already here. So the other one got dropped off a little before noon, and we were just hanging out, chilling out, having a good time. And I finally heard from the owners, and they said they were going to cancel this trip. He was not going. He still hadn't heard from the doctor yet. He was wanting to stick around to get those results, because it sounded like he might have to go in and have like procedures done like today or tomorrow kind of thing. So I was like, man, that sucks. So I understood, everything's good there. They went ahead and canceled today out, so they got like half their money back, whatever. Fine, no big deal. But I realized at that point, she was one of the reasons I wasn't bringing. I had an opportunity to watch 3 new dogs this weekend that I didn't take, because with the doodles, they're a little bit, I don't know, weak, I guess is the best way to put it. They're kind of flimsy, I guess would be the best way to put them. They're not durable in any way, but the old blue tick at like 13 is definitely not durable. And it was 3 new dogs I had never met before, and 2 big dogs and a little dog. And a little dog is a wiener dog, and they are sometimes the worst. So didn't want to risk it with them there. So without the blue tick there, I might have done it, because the doodles are perfectly happy like hanging out in the house by themselves or with my wife. So I probably would just let them kind of rotate out if they didn't get along, but it is what it is. I lost like $480 on that stay, but oh well, it is what it is. So I don't have any other dogs coming, so we kind of chatted a little bit. Wife was discussing what all she had going on. She was gonna run to the store, and I'm like, cool. I asked her, we talked about dinner, what we're doing. We have some leftover lasagna, and it's not really like a full meal for each of us. And we ate, I don't know, it's enough for a small meal, but not a big meal for each of us like we had last night. And I said, hey, why don't we get this like caramelized onion, Spanish chicken, I don't know, dip thing, whatever it is, with spinach and stuff, whatever's in it. I said, why don't we have that as like an early, like a dinner, like a lunch, dinner instead of a brunch. We'll have that, and then a couple hours later, we'll have kind of like a little bit later dinner, and then I'll make the lasagna seem like more. She goes, yeah, it seems like that. So I said, cool, why don't you go ahead and run to the store and get that shopping done you needed for everything, and get it prepared for Thanksgiving meal. And I said, while you're at the store, I'll hang out with the dogs. When you get back, I'll go ahead and change and go run. And then when we get back, we'll have early dinner and we'll do what we're gonna do. And she goes, perfect. So she takes off the store and it is slam packed. First, I don't know, it is what it is, but she's there on a Saturday, which is crazy in all rights. I would rather go at like 8 o'clock on a Tuesday than ever go on a Saturday. It's always busy. I think I had Thanksgiving in, and she was gone for hours. Like, it was way too long, like way too long. So by the time she got back, it was late, and I'm like, well, do we try and have like an early dinner now? And then I go run afterwards. I'm like, I don't know if I like that idea. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I said, hey, why don't we just do regular dinner? And then if we're still hungry afterwards, we can eat something else. And she says, deal. So went ahead, finished up the cigar I was smoking after she got back, changed, went and got my run in, and got back from my run, got all the dogs fed. And one of the dogs I'm watching had an upset stomach, and she wasn't wanting to eat very much and stuff. The owner told me that when she got there, that she wasn't doing great, that the stomach was rumbly. So I was like, cool, not a big deal. So went ahead and basically Gary Bell's fed. Gary Bell's is doing good. Jumped in the shower, ended up heating up the lasagna, watched a little bit of Young Sheldon, and then headed back outside, the dogs chilling out. And she would like eat, she was eating a lot of grass, the little upset belly dog was. And then she was throwing up some and stuff. And she was still playful though, still active. So I told the owner, like, hey, here's where we're at, this is what's going on. It's all good. She's acting normal, so nothing really to be concerned about. So we talked about going over, there's a, Tom and Dan helped put on an event called Bad at Business Beer Fest. And it's a free beer fest in Sanford. It's been on like, I don't know, 9-10 years now. And I was gonna run over yet, but I really don't like beer. So we stand in line a lot of times to drink shit that I taste and throw out. Like, so it's not really good, but get to see people and stuff. The dogs I have here, the doodles I wouldn't take because they can't be around people. They get way too excited. The pit bull I can't take because he's also way too excited around people. Like, he's gonna jump on everybody. And then the little one, Luna, I'm afraid she's gonna get stepped on. She's so little. I think she'd be fine on leash and around people, but I think she would get stepped on. She's too little. So definitely wasn't gonna take any dogs, and so I wasn't gonna leave them all here by themselves either. The layout, the dogs I had, didn't want to trust them being gone that long. And I asked my wife yesterday if she wanted to go over to it, and said she didn't know. She hadn't made her mind up yet. She decided not to go by herself. I decided I didn't want to go by myself because even though I see people I'd like to talk to, I don't see except for other Tom and Dan events, but definitely not worth going by myself. It was just, yeah, not what I'm into. So went ahead and said to hold it. We just skipped it completely. And then after dinner, headed back out and just basically chilled outside. Got a couple things done here and there. Nothing too major, but pretty simple day. Just chilling, and yeah, not too eventful. Went ahead afterwards, after I got down after my cigar in the evening, came back in, ate some of that dip for my dessert, a late night snack, and watched a little bit of Frasier, my wife. And I was like, she was like trying to watch it. She kept like literally falling asleep. I'm like, you're already asleep, just skip it, we'll watch something else later. She goes, no, I'm fine, so watch it. I'm like, just because you repeat the last lines, I wake you up, does not mean you're paying attention to it. Like, you're not awake. And she goes, yeah, you're right. So she actually did move her body around a little bit, finished the last 15 minutes of the show, and then she zonked out. Well, I then watched another show by myself as I chilled out, got the dogs all put away for the night, and wrapped it up and called it a day. So that's all I got for now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.